Even in my darkness, the sunshine. Even after midnight, the sunrise. Even when I'm down, I'ma get mine, get mine. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again.
Yo, what is up, fam? This your boy Randy with On Edge Podcast. Yo, it's been a minute, yo. I haven't done a podcast in like a month. It's been about a month. But yo, we are back. Yo, I want to apologize for the long wait, for the hiatus. I had some issues with gear and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that's not important. So I want to talk to you guys about college today. Talk about film school. I'm going to talk about film because it's my experience. I went to film school. This is pretty much a filmmaking podcast, so we're going to talk about film school. And I want to talk about, do you need to go to film school to be successful in the film industry or video production industry? And the short answer is no. I mean, that's end of the podcast. Thank you for listening. But I want to elaborate because I don't want to just bash school and say college sucks, don't go to school. But there are some benefits. I did go to film school, but I dropped out before I graduated. And I just want to talk about the pros and cons of going to film school and my experience in that. So without further ado, let's jump all the way into it. So should you go to college? I mean, most people know, but it's like a 50-50 in my opinion. I mean, college has great benefits. You have great networking opportunities. You meet great people. I met my wife in film school. I mean, I met one of my closest friends in film school. So film school is great for networking. It's great for, meeting people and getting connected. There are so many of my friends who I met in film school, they got connected with the professors, and those professors got them on other jobs. So, yeah, it's great for networking. I've said that a million times. I just try to beat that into your head because, it's a great networking opportunity. A very expensive networking opportunity, I would say that, but yes, you are around people who are trying to do the same thing as you, having people you can collab with. It's just when you starting out by yourself and you don't go to film school, it's like, okay, who in the city is doing filmmaking? And then you go to meetup groups and then they're like, whatever. But in school, you're starting with these people. You are building with these people. And so many people in film school, they started business together and they're very successful. That's just what it is. But I also met people who wasted film school, but it's whatever. But will film school make you a better filmmaker? No, it won't. It will not make you a better filmmaker. With anything, school is not going to make you better at that job. There are so many successful filmmakers who did not go to school. They went to YouTube University or wherever, Skillshare, whatever you want to do. But the most that I've got the biggest thing I've taken away from film school was the people I've met and the connections that I've made. A lot of the things that I learned were from YouTube and experience. Experience is the greatest teacher. Whether you go to film school or not, you need to get experience. Get that experience. If you want to build those skills, practice, and get experience. So, and it's grateful, and another benefit of going to film school is job placement. A lot of jobs I've seen on Indeed or wherever, they look for a bachelor's degree. And, if you want to get a job in the industry, you kind of have to have a bachelor's degree. Like, okay, you want to shoot for ESPN, NASCAR, Fox, whatever. And all these jobs are like, you have to have a 4-year degree, bachelor's degree, and 20 years of experience. Very unrealistic requirements, but whatever. So yeah, if you want to get a job in the industry, then yes, film school is easier, in my opinion. It's an easier way to get those positions. But yeah, so again, film school, it has a lot of benefits in there. As you can see, I only can find really two good benefits because me personally, I am against film school. I'm not really against film school, but I believe you don't need film school. But do not take my word for it. Please don't take my word for it. I went to school, I dropped out because after my second year or whatever, I don't know how long I've been there, I stopped learning and I hit I just hit my limit and I just couldn't learn anymore. It was just like, okay, I'm stressed out with tests and I'm learning crap that I really don't care about. I want to be a cameraman. I just want to shoot. I don't care for producing. I don't really care for writing. I don't care for these extra classes they're making me take. Like, it doesn't matter to me. So it's like, yeah, to me, I felt like it wasn't a waste of time, but it started to become a waste of time. So I dropped out and I just dived into the industry, and it's been some ups and it's been some downs. And I would say I feel like I'm pretty successful for the decision that I've made. I've done some great things in the industry, international stuff. I mean, I'm not bragging, but at the end of the day, it was my drive, my hard work, not a piece of paper, because I don't have a degree. And yeah, it's whatever. I feel like I don't need one because I don't want a film job. I want my own business. I want it on edge. I wanted to do my own thing. I want to be my own boss. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I couldn't work for somebody, basically, is what I'm saying. So, and moving on, let's talk about the cons of, the cons of film school or whatever. Is a lot of people would go to any school. It don't have to be film school. Like, you will go to college for whatever you want to do, and you get there, you spend your 4 years, you spend all this money, and you graduate and realize, hey, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. So you just spent thousands on thousands of dollars and 4 years of your life, and you realize, I don't want to do that. That's very expensive. Like, it's expensive. That's crazy. Like, and it's nothing wrong with those people, but sometimes we have to go through things to realize we don't want to do that, and that's nothing wrong with that. So don't get me misunderstood and say, oh, Randy said I'm a waste of time. No, Randy didn't say that. But yeah, it's like, before you commit to doing anything college-wise, I definitely advise that you make sure that's what you want to do. Make sure you're passionate about that, because a lot of people would, like, it's just a waste of money and a waste of time. And you don't want to waste your money and waste your time. You're young, 18, 19, 20, and you're like, I'm invincible. I could do whatever. No, I'm telling you now, if you don't have to get in debt, don't get in debt. That's all I'm saying. Because now I'm paying for student loans and I ain't got a piece of paper to show for it. That's my stupidity, really. But because I dropped out. Anyway, so basically, I say all this to say, this is going to be a really short episode anyway. I say all this to say, know what you want to do, and know why you want to do it. And I want to elaborate on, because I've worked with people who went to Full Sail and other major colleges, art institute, all those places. And a lot of these graduates, a lot of film graduates I meet say stuff like, I'm a better filmmaker because I graduated from a really good school. And I'm like, I went to a crappy school and I dropped out, but my portfolio looks better than yours. So my thing is, I'm not saying dropouts are better. I'm not saying you're better because you graduated. All I'm saying is, it does not matter if you graduate or not, whether you go to school or not. That does not determine your skill set. That does not determine whether you are a good filmmaker or not. A good filmmaker is someone who makes great content, really. tells great stories, get nice shots, all those things. But just because you went to school and graduated doesn't make you better than someone who didn't go to school and graduate. There are so many filmmakers who never went to a film school who will shoot me under the table. They will write me under the table. Their portfolio makes my portfolio look stupid. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Because they're just that talented. And there are also graduates who are super talented and they're in the industry crushing it right now. And like I said, so to sum this whole thing up, like, it really doesn't matter if you want to go to school. Like, some people have to go to school for accountability reasons. They want to experience their college life. They want to meet new people. That's cool. That's great. But don't go to school and waste time. If you go to school, make sure that's what you want to do. Make sure that's something that you are passionate about. That's anything, music, nursing, culinary, whatever you want to go to school for, make sure it's something that you want to do. Just don't waste time. And if you feel like you're a better learner just by experience and doing it on your own, and you feel like you don't need college, great, go for it. I honestly wish I didn't go to college. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have met my wife. So basically what I'm saying is all the skills that I use today in my career, I learned on the job or I learned from YouTube. And that's just the truth behind it. I did learn some stuff in school. I can't take away from school. School did get me started. School was my foundation. They taught me 3-point lighting. They taught me how to use a camera. I can't take away from that, the basics. But you can learn all these basics online for free. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to learn the basics. But like I said, if you want the experience, some college ain't for everybody, yo. And doing it on your own ain't for everybody either. Some people need college, or some people can't deal with college. So that's all I'm saying, you know. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got so much stuff happening. If you're listening on Spotify or any other audio platform, thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely leave a comment if you feel like you need film school. Let's talk about it. It's open dialogue. You know, I would love to talk to you guys about it. And again, if you guys want to be on the podcast, hit me up. Definitely, I would love to have some dope creatives on the channel. We got some dope creatives coming. It's about to be dope. 2020 is going to be a great year. And yeah, peace.
Sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again. The sun will shine again.